Listen to the sounds of the revolution. Everybody's out on the street tonight. Everybody's cool. Everything's alright. You better pray that your old man don't get home tonight. We drive my car where the wild things are. I got a green limousine. Everyone's a star, but they won't get far without a green limousine. G'day guys, welcome back. This week I'm going to finish the repairs on this bad boy here and hopefully get it so I can make a mould of this and or a template of it, because I'm going to need one for my charger, going to need one for my son's CL/CM that we're going to do up. So yeah, I'll get this fitting right and looking good and fix the rust in it, and then I'll make some templates, and hopefully down the track I'll be able to make some up out of sheet steel like this. So I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know if I have the skill set for that, but I'm certainly going to give it a red hot go. But first things first, I got to knock this. The other day I showed you in the video, it's out probably 2-3 mil. It probably wouldn't matter that much, but I'm going to cut this little weld here, and then I'm going to smack this across and see if that doesn't free some things up or make a heck of a mess. It'll do one or the other, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, hope it's short and sweet, but I hope we get a fair bit done this week. So anyway. Okay, you can see there that the bubble on the old spirit level is in the middle there, and I've gone off the shocky mounts in the engine bay because I know that they are two definite points that have to be level. So, and it just so happens that the spirit level fits perfectly in between them. So I went off these front rails and there was discrepancy front to back both ways, so I've just decided to go off there. Now as I'm moving the jack over here, I'm hearing some definite movement and cracking, and not cracking, cracking's the wrong word. I'm hearing some definite movement and realigning of things. So you want to be as close to level as you can get when you're doing these things. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a block of pine, and I'm going to put it in here, and then I'm going to get that bad boy there, and I'm going to hit it with everything I've got. But I'm going to bore you with that. I will put a time lapse on, but I just want to keep moving. So I'll see you after a time lapse. Well, some things never change. I did a big elaborate time lapse showing how I beat the crap out of this pillar, and I ended up hooking that strap there, ratchet strap, to the pillar, and then up there to the beam, and I ratcheted across, and then I beat it, and I got all this lining up beautifully. It was so nice, and it was so whatever, and I forgot to press play, so, or record, so you missed the whole thing. But anyway, that's lining up really nice now. There is too much tension on this pillar. I have to do relief cuts down in here, but I can't get in there with the door on with only that much space, so that will have to happen when I move it. So what I'm probably going to do, what I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to get a bit of square tubing and I'm going to cut it and I'm going to lay it across these two pillars exactly where they are now, and I'm going to weld it there, and that will hold it in shape while I take this out and I make any final repairs that have to be done. So now I've done that, I can get on with cutting the rust out of this thing because it's in the right spot. I didn't want to cut the rust out and fix it up there and then put it up and have to move things afterwards and then go, oh, now the whole thing's twisted or out of whack. So that's what's happened there. Now, all that being said, I'm going to try and do another time lapse. Hopefully this time I'm not a complete nufty and I press record. Okay, so that's the basic shape of it. I've put these two marks here because then they will represent where this goes. I did put marks on my template, but I have another idea for how I'm going to mark that out. So anyway, I'm going to cut that out. I'll come back when I've cut it out. So that's welded in, not completely. That bottom edge there I'll do once I pull it off the plenum and when I sorting all that out, because that'll be easier to weld up from the inside, I think, and be stronger as well. Very happy with that. I haven't started this one, but I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with how that looks compared to what it looked like a little while ago. There's the old one down there. Do the old chuck it in front thingy. So yeah. Oh, look how well that lines up. It's like it was made for it. Yeah, so there's there, and then there. Oh, geez. I love progress. I really do. Alright. Probably see you tomorrow, which will be in about 3 seconds for you. Okay, best laid plans of mice and men. I had all these intentions. I was editing this last night, and this is just my outro. Of having this finished and welded, and I haven't even started that side. But life got in the way. TAFE, I've been doing TAFE this week, so that's taken all my time. It's coming, the end of my apprenticeship is, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel for my mechanical apprenticeship, so that's been taking a lot of my time. So as much as I intended to have a lot more done this week, I am sorry for that, but I'm trying to get the content out weekly, and some of you wanted the long form, some of you like the short form. I'm trying the short form at the moment. Again, taking a lot of inspiration from old school only, and trying to just keep motivated and doing a little bit each day. That's as far as we've got. It's looking good. I really wish I had have been able to record me beating the crap out of that pillar and getting it to shape, and stringing it from that rafter there, and thinking, am I going to pull the whole shed down on myself? But as I say, I'm a bit of a nufty. I've not managed to do that, so you'll have to take my word for it, I guess. Yeah, so I'll probably get in here tomorrow, which will be Sunday, but I want to try and get these videos out every Saturday. I will try the short form for a little while. I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the process. As for getting this thing into a mold or some kind of way of being able to reform them, my brain is having a little bit of a disagreement with itself. I woke up at about 3 o'clock this morning, intensely arguing with myself about how I'm going to do that. So I don't exactly know how I'm going to do it. I've thought about making a mold, pouring concrete into it, pouring silicon into it. I've thought about, lots of different ideas, doing sand casting, and then from there forming it around that. I've thought about making up the table plastic in sections and doing it that way. I've seen people shape wood up. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. If you have any suggestions or ideas, or want to link me to anything that you've seen in the past, put it in the comments, please. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who commented last week. I really am appreciating those of you that are watching and following. I'm not getting as many views as I once did, but that doesn't really matter to me, because those of you who are watching, I appreciate you. So thanks a lot. Be kind to one another. It's free to be kind. It's also free to be a mongrel, but let's not choose that option. Yeah. Check you on the next one. Thanks for watching.